Testing, testing. Microphone check. 1, 2. What is this? It's the Good Morning Gang, and we about to get down to business. Listen, huh? Okay. Why is this started? Okay, I gotta refresh that jump right there. Do, baby. Come on, y'all. Come on. You moving slow. There we go. Listen, it's your boy Big Phil Speaks, and I'm in the building. Good morning to ye. Listen, it's that time again. It's Monday morning, and we about to have at it. My beautiful, lovely co-host will be sliding through. Un momento, por favor. But in the meantime, between time, make sure you hit the thumbs up as you hit the door. Boop, boop. While you at it, if you're new to the situation, hit that subscribe button. Boop, boop. And matter of fact, even more important, after you did all that, hit that notification bell. Bing! So you can be in the know whenever we drop the Good Morning Gang morning show, Feel the Love Fridays, or anything on this good Big Phil Speaks channel. You feel me? Listen, y'all come on over to the YouTube. Y'all know what it is. Y'all stupid. Nate. Listen, I'm waiting for this to load up, but what the hell just happened? Okay. Thing taking all damn day. All right. Now it's loading up. Now I see everything clearer now. The rain is gone. Let me pin this up here. Then we can go through the road kids all. I swear I'm getting tired of this damn software. Y'all just don't know. Praise due is in the building. King Skills, Vader Wait, we live. Huh? Desmond D, super Afro-Latina. She's in the building. Blessings upon blessings. Dana Mack, hey. Our Cowboys did it again. How about them Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen? Jay Pierce is in the building. Good morning to ye, huh? Shalom, she's in here. Good morning. They all late. Evolution, Night Rider, all of them. I know Night Rider was up late last night, so I had to dig what that is. Vino Diva. Oh, your boy's trying to keep up with that. Listen. No, we wasn't lucky he was out. We'd have ran it up further if he was in the game. What's it talking? Dez, don't come in here with that let's go Giants bullshiggery. Don't do it. Reconsider the bird. Good morning to ye. Good morning, gang. Good money, gang. Nays the menace. What's goody like the mob? Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Stop trying to peek from the sideline and come on over here to the YouTube with your bizoid. Tay, you better get over here. It's a real one. D Blades, I know what it is. Free. All y'all come on over here to the good YouTube. You feel me? Huh? Come over here and chop it up with Shibizoid. I'm not carrying nobody up over here, Nays. It's over on the YouTube. Only on the YouTube. Them Giants, Big Blue, what's up? Yeah, Big Blue Boo-Boo. That's what they is right about now, Shalom. That's what they is. Huh? Laugh Now Network, GMG. What's goody like the mob? Salute. Listen, y'all, hit that thumbs up as you hit the door. Don't be so prideful that you can't take a minute to do that. It don't cost you nothing but some milliseconds of your time. It don't cost you Nathan to hit that thumbs up, so don't be hating. We want to menage with the algorithm, huh? I get it. You want us all to yourself. Pause for the fella side of it. But we want to menage with the world. You hear me? Papa True Guns, you know where we at. Reverend Reality Shop, what's goody like the mob? We on the good YouTube channel right there. Big Phil Speaks, youtube.com/Big Phil Speaks. Come on over and chop it up with your boy in Evolution Brooklyn when she touched down. Your defense is looking decent. Let's see if they can sustain it. Hey, Vino Diva, listen. If y'all know anything about the Cowboys, usually at the beginning of the season, we look shaky. Usually at the beginning of the season, we look shaky. But we coming out the gate looking pretty damn good. So if we stay like this at this tempo or better, the whole league is in trouble. Don't let that go over your heads, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're better, don't you bet against them Cowboys. I'm just gonna say, I don't care who your team is. This year we looking good as a mug. You hear me? R&B, the bull is in here. What's goody like the mob? GMG. Vino D was talking about shaky all here. The hate is real, huh? The hate is real. Listen, the 49ers wouldn't have got as far as they did last year if it wasn't for us. Let that be the reason. Papa, what's goody like the mob? Uh-oh, Tracy Sexy Cool is in the building. Good morning to ye. Good morning. Ninala, come on over to the YouTube for Rebel Focus. Y'all know where we at. Huh, cry baby. Come on over to that good YouTube, huh? R&B talking about fly, Eagles, fly. How about them Cowboys? Uh-oh. Listen. Matter of fact, I'm going to play something for y'all real quick to get y'all day right. Just to get your day right. I don't want y'all ever say, Big Phil, you ain't show us no love. Big Phil about to show y'all some love real quick. Watch this. Where you at? There you go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this love? I'm still, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys. I'm still, somebody tell them I'm still, them boys, them boys, them boys. I'm still, I'm still them boys. Don't text me, don't call me asking me, cause you know that I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys. How about them boys? Listen. Listen. Word, I should drop my cash every you blessing folks. Yeah, okay. I just blessed your ears with that one. I have at it. Put that phone down. It's too early for this Afro Latina, but it's not. Listen. Hey, hey, Tanina, how you doing? My grandson was born God bless you and your grandbaby boy. It's such a blessing in the world. Congrats to you, and your son or daughter, whoever's connected to that baby. It's always a blessing. Babies, I'm talking about is a special, wonderful thing. That's a fact of Mundo. Purdy hurt his arm. If y'all would have saw us last year like y'all was supposed to, y'all wouldn't even have been there, Vina Diva. Let's be clear. Huh? Eagles over the boys, never. Tell him, Tracy. Tell him what it is, Tracy. Tell him. That's a fact. Congratulations on your new bundle of joy. I'm going to have to fly with my Eagles. Listen, fly with your Eagles, but you're going to get shot down out of the sky by them boys, and you're going to wonder why, huh? Cowgirls always play good until playoffs. Yeah, the hate is real. This is a new year. This is definitely a new year, ladies and gentlemen. Karma, hey Karma, come on over to the YouTube, Karma. Renegade Official. Y'all in the funny, y'all come on over to the YouTube. Listen, y'all hating on them Cowboys. Listen, from the YouTube to the IG. Y'all need to stop that bullshiggery and give propers where propers are due. And right now, them Cowboys are looking good. No matter if you like them, love them, or hate them Cowboys is looking good. You hear me? What people say in Shaft, Tiger Woods. In this case, them Cowboys looking good. You couldn't get to our level last year. Better yet, look this year. Look, I think, I think, I think the Cowboys is going to be the team to beat this year throughout the league, not just in our section, but throughout the league. We gonna be dangerous this year, huh? Dak will choke eventually. No way y'all going any further than man. Listen, facts are facts. R&B. Excuse me. You shall see. You shall see. This year is a different year. Y'all keep on talking about what happened yesterday. You know what happened yesterday don't count. It's all about what happened here and to the here now. You hear me? No, hey, Papa, don't be talking about some facts, R&B. You don't even know R&B. Don't be, nah, Papa. Nah. Peep schemes, and here you go. Wild with 49ers. They do nothing. Now I feel them Lions going to be dangerous. Yeah. The only thing I gotta say about the Lions is I wish they would have did more when Barry Sanders was back there. He deserved it. He really deserved it, and he was the epitome of loyal to a team. Cause man, if he would have left them, boy, he would have. Man, listen. He said, "I'm just saying, hey, Papa, I ain't mad at it. I ain't no hater. Talk to me nice. Good morning to ye. I see you in the building." But New York Giants will always be number one in your heart. Your heart must be broken. Your heart must be in 1,000 pieces. What you talking? I go through this with Phil every season. Is that King Me now? Oh, shiggity, he up. Look, I'm surprised you ain't sleep. You up here pulling all nighters. You feel me? Good morning to you. It's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. We've been chopping it up, bullshiggering for the moment. Our beautiful, lovely co-host, she be here, un momento, por favor. But in the meantime, between time, you hear me? I can't pull it up because it's on that phone. Bacardi, I see you. Come on over to the YouTube. That's talking about Let's Go Giant. Small Fry, good morning to ye. Let me see what's popping. Let me see if I can pull it up from here. I don't know if Evolution pulled this or picked up on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap in on it real quick. Now, Phil, you know why he's still up. Look, have at it. Listen, I got a story, y'all. A story real quick. Out of California, a California mom becomes a quadruple amputee after consuming contaminated tilapia. She almost lost her life. Quadruple amputee, for those that don't understand, let me give it to you in layman terms. She lost pieces of either her hand and arms, each one, feet and legs, each one. Wow, from eating that good old tilapia. That tilapia. Huh? It's been reported that the California mother underwent life-changing surgery to have all four of her limbs amputated after she consumed contaminated tilapia, which reportedly contained a deadly bacteria, per the New York Post. The woman, I'm not going to say her name, is 40 years old, had been hospitalized for several months before surgery, according to her friend. She's a mother of a 6-year-old who purchased fish from a San Jose market and prepared it at home. However, just a few days later, Laura fell ill. It's crazy. They say when she came to the hospital, they had to put her into a medically induced coma. Her fingers were black. Her feet were black. Her bottom lip was black. Lord have mercy. She had complete sepsis and her kidneys were failing. She's lucky to be here. I cut off. I saved it. I saved it, but I didn't get the whole thing at the bottom. Like I did a screenshot. They said another gentleman from somewhere else I think it was Texas actually. A similar situation happened to him, but he lost his life or whatever the case may be. You have to be careful. They said that this bacteria usually gets spread through raw fish. So all you oyster, matter of fact, and that's what the other person, the gentleman, he ate some raw oysters. So all you raw oyster eaters, raw fish eaters, be very, very careful. Hell, be careful, period. There's bacteria and things out here, whether man-made or nature-made, that can do us hella dirty. And for this young lady, 40 years old, to have to come have her limbs removed, and unless she gets the right prosthetic, she won't be able to hold her child ever again. The child will be able to hold her, but she will not be able to hold her child ever again. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Huh? You just wanted a good old fish meal. You ever talk about probably had added a little lemon pepper on the situation and threw it over the good basmati or jasmine rice, or maybe some saffron rice. You know, saffron rice be the bomb. But imagine you eat that, all of a sudden you got ill because something and got in your system and got you all twisted up. Can you imagine seeing somebody with a black lip, somebody with black fingers, toes? Oh man, that means that piece, that portion of the thing is dying. Is dying. Can you imagine that? Tinky, good morning to ye. OTF Finago, good money gang. We in the building. QV, she's in here. Good morning to ye. It's real. Tilapia is real fish, but it's being farmed, so it's not. It's like a GMO type of situation. Talk to me nice. Tilapia is a very dirty fish, so it's catfish. Stop eating them damn fish, Lord. It's time to grow our own fruits and vegetables and stop eating meat. Oh, Tanky, if you cooked it, you should be all right. But if you made it and didn't cook it all the way, you might be in for some problems. We don't know how this lady prepared this food. We don't know if she went home trying to make some bootleg sushi. We don't know what she tried, or sashimi or whatever the case. We don't know what she had did. Men keep eating the fish between the legs and leave those dirty fish alone. Look, you can't ever eat. You can't eat every fish in that sea either, Vino. You can't eat every fish in that sea either, or your lip might go black with that. Damn ass. There are 35 species of GMO fish. Tilapia isn't one of them. So I look, Sarah Lynn be coming in. I think Sarah Lynn be sitting there with her computer on all day, just researching stuff. She be with the business. You hear me? She be with the business. Where was we at? I wanted to post that. Okay, there we go. I don't eat tilapia. Please don't mess with my salmon. I love salmon. I love the salmon too. You feel me? Tilapia just came around in the 80s. Nah, I think they've been around longer than that, Rob Bourne. I think. Well, I don't know. Keep it above. My uncle's fingers and legs turned black after he fell out from COVID. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Whiting is pretty good. Whiting is pretty good, Tinky. Red snapper or nothing at all. Lord have mercy. That's that's that African island thing. Red snapper. That is why I flash my sushi in the microwave before I eat. Too many people touch sushi. I love cod and salmon. I know that's right. Almighty KM done brung them on in. Good morning to you. Good money, gang. GMG. Look at Vader Ways. 20 bandana. What's goody like the mob? GMG in the building, huh? Professor Sarah Lynn. Look, I ain't even mad at her. She be researching some good shit too. I'm gonna officially call Sarah Lynn the GMG Minister of Information. You hear me? That part. Tilapia comes from Africa. See, look at her. She know. Sarah Lynn is a professor at Social Media University. Look, have at it. Listen. The GMG Minister of Information. She's like what Professor Griff was to Public Enemy. Sabrina, hey Sabrina, good morning to ye. Listen, that's but think about that for a spell, right? Think about that for a spell. Just imagine, right? You go to the fish market or somewhere to get you some good fish, and usually you go to the fish market because you want a more fresher fish, right? And you go and you pick out a prime fish. You like, oh, this thing look good. It's gonna be good when I cook it. You go home and have a wonderful meal, however you prepared it, and then you get sick out of it. And I ain't even just talking about fish. It could be beef. It could be lamb. It could be anything, right? Hell, it could be the vegetation that y'all talking about, the vegetables and fruit. Depending, you know what I'm saying, on the situation, it's always some bullshittery thrown in the game, and it's crazy. Just be careful, be mindful. Pay attention. Pay attention to your food. Pay attention to how you prepare and cook your food. Cook your food thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a situation where it's raw food that you're eating, vegetables, fruit, wash them thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know if something is by Mother Nature or something is a man-made situation placed upon us. You got to be as careful as possible, prayed up, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, your food is just as good as it should be. How the hell did my shit just turn off? That's crazy. That's weird. My damn, I don't know how that ended. Hold on, y'all. That's crazy how that happened. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. La, la, la. I'm just pinning this comment up on the good IG real quick, and we back at it. That was crazy though. Hey Zuri, come on over to YouTube, Zuri. Come on over to the good YouTube, Zuri. Bop. Me pin that. Pin that right there. But yeah, just imagine that bullshit when you go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like, I want some fresh food today. I'm going to the market to go get me some fresh food. And the food you pick out probably look hella good. You go to eat it, you ate it, now all of a sudden your world is turned upside down. And that lady, even though she's 40, she's still a young lady. She will no longer be able to hold of her own accord her 6 year old child. That's hella crazy. All because she wanted a nice meal. And it's a wonder if her child ate that meal too. And if something happened to her, man, listen. You eat a good meal, and then months later you're losing all of your limbs. Not one, not a finger, losing all your limbs, and almost leave this earth behind that good meal. That's crazy. That is crazy. Remember how many people fell out from romaine lettuce? That's a fact, Sarah Lynn. That's a fact. I read a lot, especially anything science related. Look, as you should. As you should. Boudreaux bananas. What's that, Rob Bourne? Whiting was the cheapest fish. Now the fish coast is crazy. Yeah, listen. All right, where we at? That's right. Get the likes up. Tell them, Papa. You see how the strawberries have bugs. A lot of fruits and vegetables have them. Even if you don't necessarily see them, a lot of them have them. You hear me? That's why you got to wash your fruits and vegetables. Hold up, y'all. I have a question. In the past few years, I haven't seen fish spots no more in NYC. And the Chinese food spot used to sell fish and fries, but it's not on the menu. For real? Really? I've never heard that. I know people that go to little fish markets and delis and things all the time in New York. I am lucky to live in the Bay Area. We get to go. We go get it from the fishermen as soon as. But no. But see, that's what happened, Vino Diva. Vino Diva. That what happened to that lady that I just read the article. She went to a fish market in San Jose. San Jose. So that's because those Chinese stopped making the fish in the back of the store. Really Afro Latino. So that's really a thing up there. And a lot of carryouts, they not cook selling fish that much. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Moon Sniper is in the building. That's hella crazy, Moon. Look, Moon, be careful. Your cereal might be next, Moon. Your cereal might be next. You feel me? I ain't never heard of that though. They done took fish off the menu. Honestly, the FDA sucks. There's a lot of tainted and recalled foods daily. Yeah, when you look at other countries, even other like modern societies, some of the things that they don't allow to be placed in foods, used in foods as preservatives, et cetera, dyes and other things that the U.S. just willy nilly lets and allows in the food and think that it says that, oh, that's okay, that's fine. It's crazy when you think about it. It's crazy when you think about it. Watchmen, I see you. Good morning to ye. Y'all better not get those 1 cent burgers this week. I'm not getting none of them fake ass lab created burgers. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You hear me? I miss having fish sandwiches, hot sauce, ketchup, top. Listen, go get you one, Shy. Go get you one. Yeah, at Burger King, Tinky. I think it's this week. I think it's today actually. No, not fish markets like the actual fish spot, like the cook. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you, Shy Love. I got you. I used to love McDonald's fish fillets ages ago. I don't care how bad it might be. But yeah, them filet of fish Jones used to be like that. Get a little extra sauce, maybe some extra cheese on that Jones. You hear me? I mean, off the boat when the fisherman comes in on the pier, not at the. Oh, I get it. But hell, if it got the damn bacteria in it, it ain't gonna matter if you get it right off the boat or right in the market or not. It ain't gonna matter. Now in the story, it does further down. I didn't get to capture. It does tell the it does say the name of the virus, the viral, the bacteria, whatever the case may be. But I just didn't get to catch it to be able to tell y'all all of them. But the story's going around IG. You'll see it if you haven't seen it already. My stepdad goes fishing every Fridays on his day off. Haven't bought fish from the markets in a long time. I know that's right. It sound like you what the hell? Oh yeah. It sounds like you probably get some good fish to you in them Australian waters. Yes, with the cheese, I'll take it. A little extra sauce on it. You got to have the extra sauce. You feel me? Y'all come on over here to the good YouTube. Stop peeking from the sideline and come be a part of the situation. You feel me? Say when it on. Tony Maddox, come on over here to YouTube. Chels, come on over to YouTube. You feel me? Link right there. I need y'all to do me a favor, get them likes to match the people in the room. If you could, get it close as possible. It don't cost you nothing. You're not gonna miss nothing in the chat. Step out if you can't see the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for your boy to come right back. You hear me? It's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Listen, I don't care if you are coming home from work, getting ready for work. looking for work, or rolling over in the bed, trying to put in work with your loved one. It's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. Listen, we about to have ourselves a ball. You hear me? I have to stop at Dunkin's. There ain't nothing good at Dunkin' but a couple donuts, Tinky. GMG OTF, we in here. Wait, hold up. Now, listen, he down to this. Oh, nah, you think they hooked up? Nah, I don't think so. I know he was up hella late last night. I know he was. I'm here on the good YouTube. Hey, Rashad Houston, GMG home team. That part right there. Listen, we're in the building. It's the closest thing to my job, and I'm already late. Why are you late, Tinky? Get your ass up on time. Listen, I'll be up in enough time to make sure you up on time. So make sure you up on time. So you want folks to stop effing the come. No, Miss A Block, what it is we gonna make sure you be in the righteous mood. You know what I'm saying? In a good mood. Or make sure your others in a good mood to get yourself. That part. Listen, you know, people sometimes they wake up all cranky and they be like, nah, get off me, don't touch me. Oh, here, this, here. You don't want that. You don't want that. So we get you in a good mood so that you be right and perky, ready to toot that thing up for him. Yeah, me. Or he be ready to, yeah, girl, come here, girl. Yeah. That part. I'm frying that fish to death. Nothing is surviving in my damn. I know that's right. We don't eat no raw. I know that's right. Because Granny said you getting worms from raw fish. That part right there. Oh, evolution in HR right now. Hey, Miss A Block, I'm just keeping it one thou wow. You hear me? You ain't got to stop, but listen, if you let the Good Morning Gang show do what it do, when you start, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be even better. It's gonna be even better. Now I'm gonna get some after the show today. Ha ha! That part, Shaw. That's what I'm talking. Shaw said, did say she going to DC. Yeah, I wonder if she ended up going because she didn't post nothing. I ain't seen nothing posted. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is well. You know this, man. HR. Listen, Night Rider was up a little late last night into the morning. He probably, you know what I'm saying, rolled over, went to sleep. Probably be hitting the door a little late himself. If not, he might have to, be comatose for this morning or whatever. But it is what it is. We still we'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it pushing. What else is going on out here today, ladies and gentlemen? What has got your panties in a bunch, or what's got them ready to be free? What's got you in a good mood or a bad mood? Let's talk about it, huh? Let's talk about it. Papa, that part right there. Y'all get them likes up to at least 35 and stop bullshitting with your boy. At least up to 35. It don't cost nothing. It ain't a super chat. It ain't a super sticker. Only thing it costs is some milliseconds of your time. That's it right there. Come on over to the good YouTube, y'all. Andre Person, what's goody like the mob? Boss Lady Chiggy, I see ye. I love sushi, but I'm gonna chill out for a minute. That I don't never. Only type of sushi related products I eat, as again, the California rolls, which is the seaweed wrapped around the actual rice, or a shrimp roll. You know what I'm talking about? Other than that, y'all can have all that other stuff. Y'all can have all that other stuff because I guess one of the reasons why I never really wanted to have it or try it, because you don't know where it's coming from and what they doing when they prepare it. That part. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, uh-oh. HR. Calling HR. Calling. There she is.
Hey, y'all. Please
How you
excuse me.
doing? How you doing? Huh?
Please excuse me for being late, y'all.
You just get back in New York? What's going on? What you been doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I woke up late. I was like, oh my God,
Look,
Phil's
hold on,
gonna
hold on,
kill
hold
me.
on. And then her and Knight Rider hit the door together. They said
Nah,
they
I
said
woke up late.
I get it, but they were saying you was late and Knight Rider was late. You said you was coming to DC and Knight Rider's in DC. They was trying to, you know how people do. You know how they been here.
Oh.
Knight Rider home safe. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How y'all doing? I'm sorry,
Every,
Phil, if I interrupted anything.
no, you good. You good. Dino, what's goody like the Bob? We on the good YouTube. So before we get off in the topics or whatever, inquiring minds want to
No, they don't. We going to the weather. No, they don't.
wow.
We going to the weather. Look, I got
Not
the
you,
weather.
not you, not you smacking your hands together.
Yeah, and look, I got some swords. I got the stuff that y'all want.
Ladies and gentlemen, tell her what y'all want though. Tell her what y'all want. The
So
same way y'all do me. The same way y'all do me, and she get the co-signing. Yeah.
I didn't remember where everybody was from. I ended up throwing that paper away over the weekend by mistake because I rip them
Okay.
out like once I'm done with them, I
Oh,
rip them
okay.
out. But I got the basics. If I don't cover you, well, y'all can just put where y'all from. I can do it in a few minutes.
I will
But
say
the
this.
weather.
I will say this. I don't know if you got it as a part of your topics, but I did one about the lady in California who ate some raw fish or ate some fish and tilapia and lost her limbs, all four of them. And
Yeah,
so
I
I did.
heard about
Sure.
that. You know
Yeah.
why it's bothering me, Phil? Because I just bought like 8 good pieces of salmon. And it's funny because the salmon has been on sale for the last couple of months. And
Salmon
I
should be
don't know if
good.
they're trying to kill us or what. You know what
Sa-
I'm gonna do? I cook it like thoroughly, but I think I'm just gonna put some because I want it to like make like a pineapple teriyaki sauce. And I
okay.
made it. I just didn't put it on there. I think I'm gonna do that today. Put that sauce on there, brush it on there, and kind of well done. Make sure it's well done because I don't want them problems. Just the fact that the fish is on sale now is an issue for me. Just like the
Because it's
egg.
on sale now. Well,
The eggs are on sale too.
salmon comes out of colder water. One, so I don't think it would have the same issue with the same parasites and or um, bacteria that fish that come out of warmer water or different climates or whatever the case may be. So you should be good with the salmon or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and have your glazed teriyaki special, like
Yeah,
somebody
because
might.
I burn my salmon, but I may have to. And I bought like a lot of pieces of it. Like when I go shopping, I usually spend about $200-300. I put everything in a deep freezer, which is right on the side there. And I got so much stuff. I got pot roast. I got so much stuff. I just didn't buy any pork. So I'm doing and even that pot roast I may not eat. But I'm funny now. It's like what you want to
All
eat.
that sound well and good, but what inquiring minds want to know is did somebody glaze your salmon over the weekend? That's what everybody want to know. Did somebody? Because
So
there's a
now,
certain hold on,
to the
there's a
weather.
certain
To,
countenance,
to the weather. We
there's
was
a
talking
certain
about the weather,
countenance,
right, y'all?
there's a
I
certain
don't know what Phil
countenance.
was talking about. Well, I heard weather. Did y'all
There's a
hear
certain
weather? I
countenance
heard
over
weather.
your face. Look.
I, I heard weather.
Hey, Miss A Block, right? When
Yeah.
it's on, when it's on field, she be like, "Yeah, Phil,
Yes. And what I was saying about the weather is that if you're from New York City, I mean anywhere in New York City, I know y'all like to give me every borough. Okay, we're gonna put Jersey up in there too. It's going to be 70. It's gonna rain, so y'all know in New York City right now it look like nighttime. It is really bad looking over here. It's gonna be 60 tonight. you know and I know you said the LA and you said the Bay Area, so I got both. So LA is partly cloudy today. It's going to be 62 tonight. In the Bay Area, like San Francisco, 70, partly cloudy. And it's gonna be 59 tonight, guys. ATL, we got 79 degrees. It's gonna be clear. It's gonna be 57 at night. Chicago, I know y'all told me about Chicago. Chicago is gonna be 67, mostly sunny, but it's gonna be 56 tonight. Some kind of cold tonight. Florida, we have 89. Isn't that beautiful? Florida, 89. It's gonna be scattered thunderstorms, and it's gonna be 78 tonight. We have I always put you in it. So Washington feels 77. Y'all gonna have showers today. And it's gonna be 58 degrees. Texas, it's gonna be 92. It's gonna be sunny, and it's gonna be 72 degrees. Anything else I forgot?
Yeah, so speaking of DC weather, how was the weather?
Now, what I was saying, let's go on the sports. Did you hear about the sports? Y'all hear about the sports? I know Phil want to talk about the Cowboys, right? You don't want to talk about the Cowboys? Oh, well, let's talk about the Cowboys.
Earlier, but we can have at it again. But
y'all talked about it? You wasn't supposed to talk about it.
Well, I played a little music.
We talk about your team. I don't know that much about it anyway.
But I just wanted to know if you were able to inhale and exhale some good DC air over the weekend. That's all I want to know. You ain't got to.
The air in New York is about the same. You know what I'm saying? It never changes.
Nah, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, look, Phil, let's get back to it. The sports, y'all. I'm just going to tell y'all who played who and who won. That's it. Okay.
Hold on.
Anything extra?
I feel away. Look.
Nah, the sports, I would feel away too. But your team won, Phil. Your team won. I used to be in debate class, right? Y'all can't get me with this.
Hey, watch me. That part.
I'm the person perfect if you want to commit a crime because I ain't telling nothing.
Did you at least go? Yeah. Did you go or didn't go? Did you go or didn't go though?
So look, let's talk about the sports. You said the Cowboys, right? Let's talk about the Cowboys. Right, so I got it. Okay, so the Cowboys yesterday, because all these games happened yesterday, which was Sunday. We couldn't find anybody on Instagram. I was on there a little while. You know what I'm saying? I watched a couple of things. Wasn't no man on. We couldn't find y'all, so we knew where y'all was at. Okay, so look. The New York Jets played the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, Phil, he might be saying something about his team.
I did.
Actually, they won by 20 points. So the Cowboys had 30. The Jets had 10. Yeah, they winning by big numbers, Phil. I see. Okay, the Miami Dolphins, won over the New England Patriots, 24-17. The San Francisco 49ers won over the Los Angeles Rams, 30-23. Okay, and the New York Giants won over the St. Louis Cardinals, 31-28. We also had a Los Angeles Chargers. They actually lost to the Tennessee Titans. So it was 27-24. Yeah. Titans won that. And the Washington Commanders won by 2 points over the Denver Broncos.
Man, that last play was crazy. That play was crazy. It should have been a bigger deficit than that, but that was crazy.
Yes, I also heard about there's 2 games tonight, right? It is at 7:15 p.m. I'm not sure where it's gonna play. Y'all gonna have to let me know about that. But it's gonna be the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. And 8:15 is gonna be the Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I won't see you guys tomorrow, but Wednesday, I'll let you know the things of that, And what is it? So it's Monday Night Football. So yeah, so I'll keep that in mind. That's the little stuff there. You can also
you sound real nervous. You sound real nervous. I like you.
No, I'm not nervous. It's just that I got to be here, but then I got to look over at the comments here. I was looking to see if anybody was going to tell me that I missed a weather report. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I have my laptop here, so I can put it here. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm good. Y'all good? I
Yeah,
mean, ain't nobody say
you
nothing, so
good?
I guess
I'm
I'm
good.
good.
You good? We good.
I'm always good.
It
I ain't really
sound
saying
like the
something
weekend
small
might have
it
been real
is.
good. Was the weekend real good?
I'm good. I'm good. I feel good.
Look,
Yeah,
you different.
yeah,
You
y'all.
different.
Yeah, yeah. I'm kind of hyped because I got a show tomorrow. So you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of hyped for that. You
Don't let
know,
that.
and I got a very innovative way of bringing you some things. I just heard some things I might get banned for, so
What
I
you
had
mean?
to dial it down a little bit because
Oh,
I had
stuff
some stuff for
planned.
them.
Oh, I get it.
But I heard that YouTube looks over the videos. I didn't know that. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they do, especially for monetization purposes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, some of this stuff I can't do that I wanted to do, but I'm gonna try to give you a kind of PG version, but not really. You know what I'm saying?
Vino
PG,
Diva, right, Vino Diva, because
but not really.
she usually gets on me for the exact same thing, right? You know,
Nah, but your relationship is out there. My
I
stuff
don't
ain't
have.
out
What
there.
do you mean my relationship?
You all over the
No,
news.
no, no,
I
no,
ain't out
no,
there.
no. What are you talking about?
No.
No, I'm not. I'm single at the moment. What
Y'all
are you
are out
talking?
there like a rainbow flag. Y'all out there.
No, the hell we not like no rainbow nothing. What you talking? First of all, second of all, you told us you offered up that you was headed to the city on Friday.
Yeah,
Now,
you know I work and travel, right, y'all? So I can go. I'm going to a lot
right,
of places. You know I
right.
work and travel, right?
So inquiring minds want to know.
I don't
Did
know
you?
what y'all talking about. I didn't say I went. I didn't say nothing. I came in and said good morning. I didn't
No.
say
Oh
nothing
no,
about no
Friday.
trips.
No,
I
Friday
didn't say
though.
nothing about going nowhere. I just
You
said
know,
let's talk about the weather and the news. I didn't say
evolution.
anything,
You are a
and I'm
public.
not gonna say
You're
anything.
a public figure now. You're a personality, right? And you left
Okay.
people on a cliffhanger Friday and said you were going to enjoy the beautiful city of Washington D.C. in some capacity over the weekend. You offered that up. I didn't tell them. You told them. Now you come back in here all smiles and glistening and just not
I'm
saying nothing.
always smiles. I'm glistening. I'm always smiles and glistening.
I just want to know, did you touch down in the city? I mean, I ain't get a call and I say, "Hey Phil, I'm in the area."
You
Did you?
know, since you are talking about city, let me tell you what our president is doing today. Our president,
You got it. You got it. I don't want no problem.
our
I don't
president
want no
is
problem.
now. He is welcoming the representatives. Y'all heard about our president? Y'all didn't hear about Biden? I mean, I'm gonna
What
be
happened?
honest. I got some stuff to say. Well, you know what? I'm not because I know like the voter. I don't want to influence you guys, but not saying I can. I'm just saying that I don't want to speak ill things. Look. So look. Biden is today. He's supposed to announce the UN General Assembly representative. So that's going on today. So if y'all are driving into the city, y'all on your way to work, because I know it's not 9 o'clock yet, and y'all drive like I used to drive, y'all gonna be messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah.
like locking down everything like gridlock, like it's crazy.
Tracy T, get to the bottom of it. Tracy T, get to the bottom of it.
You know, I don't know my wife saying, but right. So you know what I'm saying?
This is
Yeah.
interesting. This is really interesting. I'm gonna leave
So
it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone, but it's
wait, let
interesting.
me tell y'all. So on Sunday, right? You gotta listen up because y'all gotta know what's going on in the world. And y'all know I like the politics and stuff like that. I ain't no bobblehead, right? So on Sunday, right? President Biden announced his 5 nominations for the U.S. representatives to the General Assembly of the United Nations, which is really, really, really big, right? So I'm gonna give y'all some of the nominees. You know what I'm saying? I had to look into a few of them. There was Representative Barbara Lee, big dog. You know what I'm saying? She's a Dem from California. We have Representative French Hill. He's a Republican from Arkansas. Then we have like the political consultant. That's Janet Keller, Republican. Calvin Smyer, he's from Georgia. He's a Democrat. And Jeff Worth, right? He's the president of Worth Real Estate Group. Look these people up because they are very, very interesting.
In
You
a
know, you
positive
got
way or not so much.
a little bit of both. I looked
Okay.
into maybe three out of the 3 out of the 5,
Mhm.
right? I didn't have a lot of time to everything, but I did look into it. Look into it if you get a chance, guys. That's why I'm giving y'all the name. Yeah, see, Vino Diva. Yeah, Barbara Lee. She comes highly as a favorite. And she is a Democrat. So y'all look into that. That'll be good for when y'all vote and stuff like that.
Okay.
They said the current president, which is Biden, they usually appoint one Democrat and one Republican to serve as a U.S. representative to the session that they have for the U.S. Assembly, right? The nominees are then confirmed by a full Senate vote. So, he only puts in who he likes and then they vote. So, it could go either way. I don't understand why every time I get to talk on this computer, you hear that? They want to work on stuff. I don't
They
get it.
said we got work to do, work to do, work to do. Yeah, it'll be all
Yeah,
right.
it's bad, y'all. I hope it ain't too bad.
Be
Can y'all
all
hear me on it's bad? Should I wait?
right. We hear you.
Okay. And it's right over my head too. They said the Senate, Patrick Leahy. Now I know y'all probably heard about him. He's a Democrat from Vermont. You can look into him also. Um, and James Rich. It's Rich, but it's with an S, so it's Risch.
Rish.
Um,
I wish you would tell me about this weekend. But go ahead.
Look, he's an Idaho Republican, so he's a Republican, guys, from Idaho, right? And he served. Matter of fact, both of them served as congressional representatives in the latest UN General Assembly session. So they do this thing like I think the last one they did was 3 years ago. They killing me. So I think y'all should look into that. Now they said that he picked 3 more, right? Um, which to me was strange, but they said the nominees that he picked and the other 3 nominees are said to bring experience in local politics, public policy, and property development. I just think we should know what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying? Um, Usually when I'm working in the city, you just see like the cars and everything blocked off. You never really know what's going on. I want to also ask, did anybody go to the African parade? I missed it this week and I forgot all about it. It was in Harlem. And it's never publicized. You never really know about it. You get what I'm saying? I didn't know it was the 3rd week in September. So I missed it. So I'm
So
looking for
so
that maybe
so
next year.
how did you miss it?
I wasn't outside in Harlem. That's how I missed
You
it.
went outside in Harlem.
I
Where
wasn't
was you?
outside in
You
Harlem.
always
No.
outside. So where
You know,
was you
I
out?
live in Brooklyn.
I
I
know,
live
but
in
where was
Brooklyn.
you outside at though?
And you can only go to stuff if you know about it.
Look, it don't feel too good when the rabbit got the gun.
You know?
I'm just an egg, you know how I be feeling.
And
It's
in a
all
minute, I might have to take the computer to my room
you good
because it's
though.
right over my head. It's bad, right?
No, it's cool. You good. J man, what you talking?
Let me see if that'll work. It may work. It's not a lot of light in my room, though, but it's all good.
Hey, right, Sarah Lynn, about his relationship.
Okay. Can we talk about um I'll be honest, I don't really have a lot of good news for y'all today. I hate to say that.
well, so then,
But
let me
let's
ask
talk
you,
about this strike. Let's talk about this strike.
what's
Do
right?
y'all know that the UAW, that's the automobile makers.
Uh-huh.
They have a union. Their union members are going on strike. Well, actually, they're on strike. So technically, on September 15th, right? Which was Friday, the UAW, that's what the union is, members went on strike against 3 big automakers. Now it was General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis. So I don't know if y'all got them Fords. I used to have a Ford before I had my Lexus. So I don't recommend them. But
Wow. At all.
employees. Now, this is what the employees want, because anytime you hear a strike, let me tell you something. My job used to go on them all the time, but they would never let us leave because we work in travel. So usually we would just get all that we want, or they would, just try to compromise to the best of their ability. But our
Yeah.
union is no joke, right? So they said, now I looked at what the employees wanted. The employees want a 36% pay raise. They want increased job security, a 32-hour, 4-day work week with no pay cuts. So they want to work 32 hours and get paid for 40 a day. So if they work 32 hours a day, they want to get paid for 40. So they want the extra 8. I don't know how that's going to go, because usually when you're in unions, like the union I have, that will never happen. You know what I'm saying? But because they went on strike, it may, you never know. They also want restoration of traditional defined benefit pensions for new hires. Now, if you know anything about pensions, see what I'm saying, which you should if you have like a regular job or whatever. When the new hires come in, like in my job, when the new hires come in, they don't get the things that we got. So they get these like real generic. I got you, Shad. Thank you, I got you. They get these real generic benefit plans. The medical is not good. The dental, everything, like it's real generic. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like when they match, they match your payments into your pension, your retirement. It's not
Right.
matched.
Right.
Like my job doesn't match it, so I had to kind of compensate doing something else with that.
Yeah.
Now they said that this is the funny part, right? When you have strikes, I don't know if this benefits anybody, but when you have strikes, they take stuff away. And I was waiting to see. Now we on day 4 of the strike, and now they just say, you know what, we're not having it. So it was only 2 companies. So Ford, you already knew it was going to be Ford. You know what I'm saying? Because Ford is like deeply impacted. So Ford dismissed 600 workers from work in Michigan, in the Michigan assembly plant, which is big, 600 people. Now that means that the ones that's on strike is out there making it bad for the ones that's at work or can't go to work, because what they're doing is they're calling like, hey, we don't need you at work because we can't pay you. So it may be good in the end, but right now, it's messing up
It's not
people's
looking
families.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So they may get it, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? And them people never get their money back. So if you was waiting on your paycheck, it's over and done with, And also, okay, and General Motors. So these are threats, right? General Motors warned of 2,000 workers being put being put out of work. So they about to fire some folks because of this. So can you imagine if you out there striking and 2,000 people get fired? You get what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, when people get fired like that, it's usually the new hires, which really don't make no sense to me, because they getting paid the less. The new hires always get paid less. So we getting paid $30, $40. The new hires is barely hitting maybe 20, 23, maybe 20, maybe 23, like that. So, and they said all this happened on Friday, right? So I am not panicking. They said, I see you watching. Stop playing with me. I love you watching. on on Friday, they said 9% of the UAW, nearly 150,000 members walked off. Can you imagine
That's a
150,000
lot of people.
members walk off of the job? They just
That's
walked
a
off the
lot
job
of
day over. But this was in like white. Dang, I hate to say that, but this was in like non-urban spots, like
yeah.
Wentzville, Missouri, Wayne, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio. Now we got some people in Toledo, Ohio, but so I mean, I'm gonna just keep up on the story and hope that it works out. Yeah, the big 3. That's what they call it, the big 3. So that's the thing about that. I got a topic and it's close to 9:00, so it's something I want to report. I hate to you know what? Let's talk about it, because it just happened, right?
This
Did y'all
weekend.
No, it's about the 3 kids that was killed in it. Well, the child that was killed in the daycare with the fentanyl mix up. Did y'all hear about that?
Oh yeah,
I just thought I'd report it today
yeah.
because I don't want it really to be that old, that old. You understand? On Wednesday. But I could do it really quickly because I thought this was crazy. And while I was getting ready, I heard it and I was like, you can't be serious. Like,
Thank you, Shaw.
um so one baby was fatally killed in a New York City daycare, right? So on Friday, now let me tell you something. Friday was a real bad day for a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff happened on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So on Friday, police
That
arrived
mode.
at a Bronx daycare. Now I said the Bronx, I'm just saying. At a Bronx daycare to find three children unconscious and experiencing symptoms of opioid exposure at
Wow.
around 2:15 p.m.
Wow.
Um, they said the officers found two boys, at least one of them was 2 years old, and an
Mm.
8-month-old girl,
Wow.
unresponsive. I
Wow.
don't know if y'all can imagine that if y'all got little kids, but like
Wow.
I
Yeah.
had to stop and look at that. The children were taken to the Montefiore, I don't know if anybody know that medical center, where one of the boys was pronounced dead upon arrival. While the other 2-year-old boy and girl remain in the hospital. So the kids are
Crazy.
still in the hospital, right? Now, this is the thing. It wasn't just them. So early that same day, around 12:15, remember they found the kids at 2:15. At 12:15, another 2-year-old boy was taken out of the classroom by his mom, who noticed that the child was acting lethargic and unresponsive as well. That's the thing. She took the boy to the hospital, and he was given Narcan. You know the thing
Wow.
for the
For
drugs. So
people,
can you
yeah,
imagine giving
it's
that to a
OD.
2-year-old? You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? That's how they got caught. That saved his life though. It did help him. It saved his life. But that's how they got caught technically.
Wow.
Now look, police searched the daycare and found a kilo press. Y'all know what a kilo press is? Not, I mean, I ain't gonna say I knew at first, but I knew. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll tell you what a kilo press is. A kilo press is a machine used by drug dealers when packaging large quantities of drugs. So
Facts.
I'm thinking maybe the kids wandered off and got into the drugs. They may have thought it was sugar, or like they don't say. They don't say anything. I
Mm.
guess not yet. Um, this is another funny thing, right? They say
Mm.
that the police searched the daycare, right? They found a kilo press. Now this is a home-based daycare, right? And they were licensed by the state, and they had just had a surprise inspection on September 9th. So from the 9th to the 15th, what happened? But they said there were no violations when they were there at the time. So
Mm.
maybe they just put the stuff back in. But this is my thing. It was a surprise, inspection. So how does that work? I'm you
Maybe they
know,
got a fresh shipment in us.
yeah, I don't know.
It's asinine. The whole thing is
Yeah.
asinine. Like,
They took the people into custody. And I'm gonna follow up on the story because they just kind of reported what happened to the people, and I'm gonna definitely follow up on that because we still got two more kids in the hospital, 8-month-old and a 2-month-old clinging to life. And now when they said it, they suspect it's fentanyl, but right now it's just a suspected drug that it may
mm.
be. You know what I'm saying? Now we know fentanyl. I don't know if anybody ever watched, Power, but yeah, I'm saying fentanyl ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they still fighting for their lives, we definitely got to keep them in our prayers because that's no joke. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Specks of fentanyl is enough to do you dirty, let alone having quantities of it. And you have to handle it a certain way and be masked up, gloved up. You cannot ingest the dust. Sometimes you mess with something, dust comes up off of something. You can't ingest that dust at all, or it's a wrap. And a lot of people are cutting coke, cutting heroin, and other drugs with it to boost the high or whatever the case may be. But the problem is a lot of people are inexperienced with doing it properly, and it's not no real blueprint behind it. Like, yeah, somebody might say, yeah, you only put this much in for a whole key, but if you're not knowing what you're doing, and then you never know if somebody left something around, they got picked up a glove or something. All it takes, it could have been a glove. They just happened to pick up and touch a glove, that touched it, and that's enough to do a person dirty. And it's a sad case because these are children. I couldn't imagine. I'd be really to hurt up
And they
everything
so
there.
strong, like
To hurt up
you know.
everything there. And is a wonder that more people that get injured in that situation, depending on how many kids that they have at the daycare. One,
Right.
but you said the one mother saw that her son was lethargic and
unresponsive.
Narcan is given to people that's about to have an overdose.
Yes, they said Narcan. I was like, what?
Narcan.
I was like, wow. I was like, that's crazy because that's when you think about that drug, it's first of all even how they give it to you, they punch it. You know what I'm saying? They stab them with it like they do if you have like allergic reaction. So it's like that's a strong drug to give to a 2-year-old. You get what I'm saying? But they did save his life, so thank the Lord for that.
That's a fact, Des. They also putting fentanyl in weed too.
I heard about that. So it's heroin.
They spray it on weed, huh?
So it's heroin. Remember, heroin was big. It used to be a name for that. I used to work in the bar scene, and I ain't gonna say too much, but that's how I figured out that because the owner used to act real erratic, and somebody was like, "Look, whatever you do, don't let him give you nothing." I was like, "I don't take anything anyway. I don't take drugs or nothing like that." But they were like, "It don't matter, nothing, cigarette, nothing." Like I was just like the glass of water. I was like, "Oh, okay."
What was it? A walking disease, or he was spiking people's shit?
That's the thing. That's what I thought. Because I was like, he was an older man too. That's why I was like, okay, so whatever I would make, I would go behind the bar and make myself, or I even the food, I would just go ahead and get my own food and stuff like that. Right. Because he had, well, I ain't gonna say too much because I don't know who's watching this, but yeah, because they probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, like that's crazy, and it makes you kind of think like. I was like, I know some women have to go to work, and especially if they live in New York, because this happened in the Bronx, and we don't have the luxury a lot of times to stay in the house or be a housewife. Every now and then you may, get a man that takes care of everything or whatever. But let's say you have to go to work. So you are really trusting your children. And I hope I ain't bringing up no bad things for nobody, but you are trusting your children with people you really don't know. Especially in the home daycares, and it's more home daycares than it is facility daycares. You never know what these people are doing to your kids. And that's a shame. Like, you know what I'm saying?
To go off to work trusting that these people that you've entrusted to watch over your kids will keep them safe and sound, and run a solid program. Yes. To come home or to get a phone call that your child has been rushed to the hospital or is non-responsive or that's crazy. That's crazy. Shame. That's crazy.
Guys, well, I wanted to ask y'all opinions, and it'd be nice if y'all come up today. I'd appreciate it, because after this, I ain't got no more, so we may have to end early. So it's up to y'all. How y'all want to do this?
We can find out about Evo's.
Oh, you want to stay today? Oh, you want to stay today, Phil? Because I'm gonna be honest. Can we go a whole hour on one story? I would hope so. You know what I'm saying? But
no. There's a bunch of real life things that we can talk about in our experiences over our week. We can discuss how our weekend went.
What?
We can talk about how our weekend went. I'll go first if need be. But we can talk about.
I saw your weekend, Phil.
How you see my weekend? What you mean you saw my
weekend? Because your weekend is televised.
I wasn't online.
You wasn't online?
No, so what you talking?
That's good. I'm proud of you.
Don't let that be free. I see your weekend. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh, you didn't.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Matter of fact, Sha. Let me go into Sha's story, because that'll hold us down. But I got.
Did you get to see the African American Museum? No, at least.
Phil, you know what I did see? I saw this story that Sha had sent me. Right, Sha? You saw the story, Sha? Let me show the story, Sha.
You learn from the best. I ain't mad at you. I ain't even mad.
You forgot I'm a Leo.
I ain't mad at you. Dang. Good morning,
Yeah,
pretty blue eyes. Look. Mm, mm, mm.
hey, mama.
Lord,
I
Lord.
did. I did. I wanted to speak on Diddy. I don't know if y'all remember that I was talking about how Diddy gave the publishing and stuff back, right? So a couple of days ago, Shy sent me something which helped me out a lot, right? It was, let me so I can get to it, because I was going to bring it up on another show, but Shy on point, because this would be good to talk about it before I get into that other topic, right? So okay, so it seems, right, that y'all remember Aubrey O'Day from Day 26? I'm sorry, not from Day 26. That's my girl.
uh,
From
from
Danity Kane. Because I
Danny
love me some Day 26. I'm a die-hard Day 26 fan. Um, Okay, so it seems now y'all remember that, and this is like celebrity news. Y'all remember that she was the one, Aubrey was the one that was giving Diddy all the problems. She was like the problem child of the group. She wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? She went on to do other shows and you know and kind of, I mean, she never really hit big for music, but she was on a couple of different shows, right? So now they say that Diddy tells her that she has to sign an NDA claiming to never speak ill on Bad Boy or Bad Boy ever again. And he put the mother in it too, Mama Jones or whatever. What's her name? I don't know what her name is. And it don't say here, but what's the mother name? Mother Combs, I think they call her something like that. Mama
Mama
Combs.
Combs. Oh yeah.
So that she can't speak, or his kids, she can't speak of anything like that. And if she do, she'll get the right to oh, she's a whistleblower too. I didn't know that. See, look. Thank you, Moon. Now that's how she would get the rights to her publishing, right? Now that's how she would get them back from Diddy. But they were saying, like, because he's giving them back now, because also the Berg, if the Berg in here, he also sent me an article about that, where, like y'all was saying before, if they get the rights and stuff back now, you know, it would be like
Not gonna
cents on
equal
the
up.
dollar now. Like
Yeah,
she
it's not
breaks
gonna
it down.
equal
I
up.
wish I could show it to you.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Yeah,
equal
it's
up.
like cents on the dollar. So he pretty much got what he needed from it. So now he kind of like throwing them the scraps. It's like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, so I don't really need it now. I done made all the money, you know. And she is really like going in on how she was telling all the other members, you know, Danny Kane, Day 26, all of them, don't sign it, you know. And he would have to give them like a better, you know, a
Deal.
better, I guess, proposal. But my thing is, I'm thinking about Diddy, and I don't know. I mean, is it really that hard to just stop talking about what's going? But I guess if she a whistleblower, it's not. But is it really that hard to just and take your cents on a dollar or whatever? It ain't like you got any tours or, you know, anything coming up. You're not doing anything. We don't see you in any way. Get your little money where you can get it. I would think. Just stop talking about him. Like, it's over and done with anyway. Why are you still speaking on this?
It's interesting that he would have them sign an NDA this late in the game. I
Something about to
still
happen.
say something must be coming around the pike.
Mm-hmm.
Something must be coming around the pike, and this is his way of trying to either get people, coax people, or put them in a better mindset so that they might not be willing to present themselves for whatever might be coming down the pipe. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just speculation or assumption. But NDA this late in the game, why? If what they've said thus far ain't been enough, what else? It don't make sense. And the fact that now you're getting pennies on the dollar. Some of those people got hits and a couple hits in there that might show up in a show, or might show up somewhere, but not as frequent, or get played here and there, but not as frequent as it would have years ago when it first came out, or whatever the case may be, or shortly thereafter. So it's one of the things that make you go, like what's the real purpose behind it?
I'm sorry, y'all. And like Sabrina said, Aubrey did say she wanted to make a Hulu doc and she wanted to pay the other girls. So she really, she been against Diddy for a long time for how he fired her. So and she just might get it because we haven't heard from the other girls or anything like this. And it's been a while since this article kind of is showing up like that,
And Dawn, I think, was the last holdout to be cool with Diddy because of that group that they came out with, etc.
Yes,
but I think I don't think that ended well. I don't think that ended well. To keep it a buck.
Nothing happened. This is the thing about Diddy, right? I guess Diddy gets like the momentary money, like the quick money, and he not looking for the longevity. Hey, Queen.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, my beautiful glowing friend.
Yes, I want to see if you gonna keep it real. I want to see if you gonna keep it real like you keep it real with me, Sean.
I was just gonna say about Aubrey.
Thank you, Sean. That's my sis.
What I was gonna say was basically anybody attached to, I guess she said he sent those things out months ago. So basically, you for the rest of your life, you can't do any documentaries or anything talking about her career because that was her career. So you can't say nothing if she gets her stuff back. So that's a tough decision because what if like they do a whatever, like she is doing a Hulu documentary, or what if whoever else was part of Bad Boy wants to do an interview? If you do a simple interview, you cannot mention them at all. So it's like, what's the point?
And what real hits did they have anyway that'd be worth anything?
Don't do that.
That first album was on fire. I love that.
Danny Kane?
Yes.
I mean, they had a couple
in the
songs,
car. We ride slow.
I'm just saying, do they have anything that would pay them out over these years later? Like, do they have any songs that would really hit the airwaves or hit?
Yes, I just said it. Do you got a first aid kit? Do you?
First of all, I'm gonna need you to never do that again.
She sounded just like the song.
I'm not a dancer. I'm not a singer. I'm a dancer. Oh wait, y'all didn't talk about the VMAs. That was huge this weekend, right, or something?
I talked about certain ones. I talked about LL Cool J, and I think we talked about Nicki. I think I said a little bit something about Nicki. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I love Diddy's performance. I love that he brought his kids on. I didn't really feel the rant because of who Diddy is, but it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It was okay.
They gonna leave my girl Sweetie alone. I love her.
Who?
I just didn't understand the bone, and she was licking it.
Oh no, forget that part. No, I don't care about that. They was getting them to read the teleprompter, and it's not easy to read a teleprompter, y'all. Like it goes at a certain pace, and then she killed it. So like they was trying to get on my girl Sweetie, like because she has a degree in communications or something like that. I'm like, it's okay. We can't sit, so we gotta warm up to it a little bit. But she did her thing. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, but I mean, if you read it like that, because I'm gonna be honest, if y'all can see my words on this page, I don't know if y'all can see that. Now I have to read that, and I do it. So the fact that she got
you wrote it though,
teleprompter, she has no excuse.
But you wrote that. That's your handwriting.
Yeah, but look at it. It's like graffiti. Sometimes I really be having to concentrate. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a whole teleprompter with clear.
You're in a loud. Think about it this way. You're in a loud room. I want to do it one day, but you're in a loud room. Mad people. You have to do this in a certain amount of time frame, and the teleprompter moves. You ever saw what's that movie called? Not 40-Year-Old Virgin. Oh, I forgot.
It's an app. Let me tell you, it's an app that you
got you, Bacardi.
You know what I'm talking about, Phil?
Bacardi was outside. I seen him.
You seen Bacardi?
Where you see him?
His IG. I'm just playing around. His IG. He was outside. I don't know that.
Oh.
You know what else, Evo?
Big Voo. It was called Big Voo.
It's
a teleprompter app.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
It's called cool. Big VU. And you go to, I wish I could show you. I don't know if I can show you. But you actually can put what you're gonna say there, and you can read it off the teleprompter. It's like when you make videos. So you're seeing the words come up. I think it's like $50 or something like that for the year or something. I thought about doing it for like, for different things. And then I said I just might as well give you just organic.
See what happened? Night Rider just got your ass in trouble. So anyway, Eva, we were here discussing about the Giants winning. Cowgirls won, but who cares? And then we were like, oh my God, I'm so worried about Evo. Like, where's she at? Oh my God, Night Rider not here either. I hope they are right. And Booker.
You know what? Since you up here, let's talk about something. Let's talk about something since you up here, Shy. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about rapper Young Jeezy and Jenny Miles.
That's a good story, actually. That's a good story. Oh,
I want to talk about that. We got 40 minutes.
Right,
hey, Bacardi.
Yo, good morning.
Hi, Bacardi.
Good morning, everybody.
I'm glad y'all here because I want to talk about this. And
wait, Eva, also, did you see thing broke up too? Tiana and Iman.
Well, they separated, so they ain't break up, but they been separated.
That's true.
But this dude has been known to cheat. He has been known for this. You know what I'm saying?
All these solid couples are breaking up. What's going on out here?
They've never been solid.
Hey, Bacardi. Hey, Bacardi.
Yo.
You've been to DC, before.
Yeah, of course.
Familiar with the DC area, right?
Yeah.
So, Bacardi, did you go to the African American parade, Bacardi?
The African American parade.
Bacardi,
did you go to the African American Museum before?
Nah, the parade.
Yeah,
the parade
to the museum
in New York.
The museum in DC.
New York.
Yeah,
Bacardi is in New York.
Exactly.
Have you ever visit the African American Museum before? I just wanted to ask.
Yes.
See, Bacardi has been to the parade. See that?
No, he said
the parade, but it's not promoted. It's not promoted like all the other parades, though.
Remy Ma cheated? Well, they said Remy Ma cheated too, but we ain't heard nothing about it. They did say that.
So, where y'all was getting at with all that, though?
Wait, Remy Ma's in trouble too? I missed that story for real. I missed it.
They said she cheated.
No way, she cheated on Papoose. That's impossible. That didn't happen. That can't happen.
She not cheating that good man because she got like the best man in the world right now. I would.
That was an old rumor. That was an old rumor, but
that
nobody.
Was old, right?
Yeah, that was old.
Oh, okay, good.
You talking about with Easy the Block Captain?
Ew, God, I hope not. I mean,
the nigga that she managing, the battle rapper.
Yeah, Easy the Block Captain.
Easy the Block Captain
from Philly. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but that was really old, right?
Yeah, she wouldn't sacrifice for him now. He's cool, but no, she ain't sacrificing for Pat. Papoose held her down, man. Papoose held her down.
But yo, Phil, how y'all talk about this?
Yeah, featuring a man like that.
Yo, how y'all talk about this girl from making it a band, but y'all didn't talk about how she would talk about them sex parties?
Wait, what?
Because it's the morning show. It's the morning.
What?
Yeah. Look that up after we done. She
party up here like sex parties.
Yeah. She said some crazy things though. You gotta hear it. Yeah.
That's a fact. That is a fact. What's her name? Aubrey O'Day. She is different. The stuff. It's all good. It's all good. Evolution.
She was always like that, even in the making of the band's days. She was not with it. She was always going against the grain.
Justin, what's good?
That's a fact.
What I don't like from y'all up here and in these comments is how y'all letting her get off so easily, but y'all be on my heels and bumping.
I'm not. She's
y'all don't let me get away with nothing. I was like, nah, man.
She's just really Evo's good. Now the camera off and everything. She's just good.
I'm really good.
Evo.
I be deflected. I be like, get away from me with the questions.
Yeah, but you
got that cute little girl look.
You be turning red.
Yo, she got that cute little girl look. Feel like when they get caught doing something bad, she just gives you the look like,
yeah,
I'm gonna get away with it.
And still, you kind of turn red, and you be giving yourself away.
I don't be turning red. I just be smiling. I'm
Watch, as
smiling
soon as the
heavy.
first lady
Look,
come in here, you gonna be red as hell.
look, Shaw, I'm smiling heavy now, and it ain't got nothing to do with me. So what that mean? I just
I didn't say
smiling
smiling.
like.
I said
You
turning
feel
red.
me,
I meant
regard?
to
I
say
just be
smiling.
smiling. I be chilling.
Phil went to Sensations over there in PG County last day. He probably was.
All right, I went in my bedroom, but it's exactly over my bedroom too. So I guess they're on this side of the apartment.
Yo,
so I'm gonna try to
we
get
were
through this.
about to get into some shit. You just left us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I went in the back because I thought that my bedroom set up a certain way, but I could have had it where I could have blocked stuff for y'all. I'm sorry. It's even worse in the bedroom.
I'm sorry, Evo. I did interrupt your Jeezy thing, and I really do want to understand that because I was like, I thought they was solid, like Jeezy and what whatever her name is, Jeannie.
You thought they were solid. Never.
They got together, and then they got married, and Jeezy changed his life around, I guess, or whatever. So I really kind of just thought this was a thing.
I think it was a fetish, like everybody keeps saying. He was fetishized. They said because she wanted a black man. She always liked black men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, we'll talk about it. Well, let me tell you what happened first, and then I'm gonna give y'all all the speculation and stuff. All right. So y'all know rapper Young Jeezy and Jeannie Mai have divorce rumors now. At the time, I didn't know if they were real or not, so I waited a little bit, right? So this happened on Thursday. On Thursday, in Atlanta, Georgia, rapper Young Jeezy, 45, filed for divorce from TV personality Jeannie Mai, 44, after only 2.5 years of marriage.
Damn, that was.
But this is the good thing. The couple, they was only married 2.5 years, but they had a prenuptial agreement in place, so nobody should lose anything. Now check this out, what the filing was, because Jeezy filed this, right? So the couples, the court filing states the former couple are now living in a state of separation, with their marriage being irretrievably broken, with no hope for reconciliation, right?
That's bad.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, that's serious. Like,
he filed is even crazier. He filed for the
and I'm gonna tell you about some of the speculations. Okay, but they did say that Jeezy wants to share joint legal custody of the couple's 1-year-old daughter, Monaco Jenkins. So at least that's good. He's not really trying to. It's already a thing. He's not trying to be greedy or nothing like that. He just want to see his child, which I think is you know, it's cool.
Do you think do you think he felt the racism from the other culture?
Well, I think, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I think that Jeannie Mai was never over the first husband, because you heard her say that she like a little dark meat on the side, but her main entree is white meat, right?
Exactly.
Which is
I'm thinking because that man hurt her. When that man, he went and got another girl pregnant. You get what I'm saying? And she had said that she didn't want remember she had said she didn't want a baby, and he really wanted a child. She went and got he went and got another woman pregnant, and then he married her. You know what I'm saying? And left Jeannie. So I'm yeah, see, Moon? Yeah, I'm thinking that she never got over that. And then another thing is, I don't know if anybody ever been through like the death of their parents, but you make decisions that are terrible. You get what I'm saying? And his mother had died in the pandemic or whatever. And then he married.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just like me. When my mom's died, I went and bought a Jeep off the showroom floor, and I bought a $3,000 dog.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And you can't really be like kind of, I'm gonna say they can hold you accountable, but not really, because your mind is not in the right state. And if you're grieving, it's gonna be, you know, even worse. You know what I'm saying? That first couple of months is touch and go with your mental capacity, if it ever comes back. So I feel like
people acting like this wasn't a disaster from the beginning, because if you look at Jeezy's career, where he comes from, Atlanta, he's the king of what you call that, Magic City, with all this different culture and black women, and then you go and get the littlest Chinese girl to marry. Like, it didn't make sense.
And let's be clear, rapper or no, she kind of upgraded his stock in a way. She kind of sophisticated a hood nigga, if that makes sense.
Uh,
Because he's popular. Yes, he was popular. He's known around the world, but she kind of opened him up and made him look okay to another demographic. And I think he did a book since he been with her too, which made a lot of business sense because now you got more people maybe interested in purchasing that book to see more, learn more about you, and see what's going on between you and Jenny Mai. You know, if it's mentioned in the book. So I don't know if it was a grab. I don't know if he really loved her. I don't know if she really loved him. But I don't know. All in all, relationships are sad when they play out in front of the internet or media or whatever the case may be. But it's kind of, I guess, it's kind of what you sign on for. When you get these certain positions and do these certain things or whatever. I don't know.
Yo, it could be so random and crazy because when you get personal, and you could be a fly on the wall, and some we never will probably know what the fuck this is about.
Mm.
It could have been a crazy argument that got out of control. It could have been anything.
He could have kept her, you know what I'm saying, dropping it like it's hot on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
She might have been caught
That's
up in the
what.
wash. She might have been caught up in the washy wash.
uh, cause
Hey, Moon,
this,
I was hoping you would have come up.
Mo Sniper.
Hey,
Good
Moon.
morning.
So I'm partner in crime.
Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.
Yes.
See, Moon, I can almost guarantee you have a very interesting insight on this situation, and probably maybe got even some inside know-how. How you know how, but I'm pretty sure you got some.
I do. I got some hot tea. Um, well, I mean, maybe it's not that hot because maybe people already knew this, but Jeezy never liked Jeannie Mai. And I
Mm.
think that is obvious when you look at their reception photos, when you look at when they're just on one-on-one with candid photos,
Mm.
even when they would describe one another on social media. Phil, you were right on the money. He needed her to clean her up for a particular demographic of people that he wanted to appeal to. And so did
Mm.
she. She wanted to be more accepted because, the real is no longer there. So I do
Mm.
believe that trying to or blackify herself would make her more desirable on maybe future
black as
shows or different projects. It would be more familiar to see Jeannie Mai in those places and spaces because I think she really did enjoy being on the reel. And I think that being around women of color makes her feel like she's seen, and so I think getting with Jeezy was something that was going to be pivotal in her career to push forward. And not only did she get a kid out of that, because she didn't want a kid with that old how can I
The Mayo Man.
yes. Trying to be mindful of how I say it. But she didn't want to have kids with him. And I think that once she wanted to have, a lot of people want kids with black men, but they don't want the lifestyle with black men. I think that a lot of times they'll have the kid with them and then they'll go back to whatever
It's fun. It's
socially.
funny you say that. It's funny you say that because there's a lot of women that be trying to have my baby, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm just
But you're
scared.
not black, dude. They
You
just have your
what?
baby.
you
I'm
not black,
sorry.
Phil. I'm done. Nah,
Your
Phil is
name,
black.
you
Let's
want to be
get this
white,
straight
and
right
then
now.
you look like that. And I heard
Phil
that
is
so you all right. Look, you like you not black. They don't want your black. I'm just kidding. But I
nah.
heard
Phil is
that
black.
I heard allegedly there's a clip going around that she only likes to date, like she only likes to do a jump off of black men. She don't like
Yes,
to date
Exactly.
black
that's she
That was
men.
She
said.
said
said
She
she
And
don't
only
like
before.
like.
dark
That was said
meat,
before
but she
America.
want the white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
on
said.
the
That
side.
was said a while
Well,
ago.
I think she really did like Jeezy. I think that he kind of revived whatever, negativity or sadness that she had within her. I think she really did dote upon him. And I think that he didn't really reciprocate what she was giving. And unfortunately, him filing for divorce speaks for all, it
Yo,
really
Yes.
the thing
does.
is, I want to get clear though, is that black men, you gotta value yourself because obviously,
Hold on a
when
second.
people was talking about black men, they have this sense of black men need somebody. When we the most strongest, powerful genetics on this planet, so I don't think Jeezy need her. I think she need Jeezy.
I don't agree with that. So
I'm just
They
I
both
saying.
don't
benefited.
I don't I don't like
Black
pushing a
men
message
know
that
your value, black men, because
They both
obviously people
benefited.
try to knock us and try to make it seem like we need other people.
yeah, well we do. And in my opinion,
Who? What
I don't
people do
like
we need?
I don't like pushing the message that black people are always strong and we're super this and we can never be
What
weak
people
and we
do
can
we
never
need? Who
wait.
do we need?
Well, let me express this right quick because I'll tell you what we need. We need
So it's
visibility. We need an understanding
Visibility.
of emotions. We need people to empathize with us, not just sympathize with our story, but to be able to empathize with any type of oppression that we've gone through. We need people who don't look like us to stand up and say this is a problem. And so that's why I don't like pushing the message of black people are always strong and resilient because
No, it's
that's
not
what
about them
happened.
being always strong and resilient. It's about knowing your worth and knowing that we're the most powerful
Well, I
DNA,
get that,
and
but
we
what I'm
don't need
getting from what you
anybody to validate who we are and how strong we are.
well, I disagree. And I think that it's important that we allow other people of all different, corners of the world to speak to us and to be able
Yeah,
to
you can speak
to
to us, but you can't devalue us.
okay. Well, I don't think that you are comprehending what I'm saying, but I do
No, no,
appreciate
I get what you're
it.
saying. I'm just saying that I was getting from the situation that, and I always kind of get that vibe that, the black man we need, or you don't need, just take the baby and we don't need the man. It's like this toxic energy that's revolved around us, and we keeping this world going. We innovate every little thing. Look at the
wait a minute.
conversation with Nicki Minaj.
Black men
Look at
do
this.
need help.
Look at
I
this
will
little
say
thing
that
with Nicki
black
Minaj,
men.
right? And Offset. They was viral from just saying, nigga, where you at?
All right, so now we're losing
I'm
focus.
just saying the power of influence. The power of influence rules the world. People put billions of dollars in campaigning to influence your decision on voting. We
Well,
have that power naturally.
no. Let me my opinion. I'm not saying that you're wrong, and I love that you have that mindset.
It cut out, Mo.
But for black people, not only are we weaponized against our own people, we're also weaponized for an
I agree.
image.
I agree.
But there's a lot of things that we could benefit from, and we have to stop pushing this image on we don't need nobody because clearly we do. We clearly need, and I'll say for black men need therapy. Black men need understanding of emotions. Black men need to feel okay with breaking down. Black men need to be okay with feeling vulnerable. Black men need to be understood and heard and seen so they can articulate their feelings and emotions to understand what it means to be a part of a family. Because a lot of times, because black men's,
And why is
feelings
that,
or,
Moon?
well,
Moon, why
can you
is
please
that?
let me finish because I didn't interrupt you?
All right. Sorry,
Because
sorry.
I'm giving you the answer, and then you're saying, "What is this? What is that?" And because it's not
No,
sufficient
I was
enough,
just saying, why is that? Because it's a
well, let
reason
me
why
continue what I'm saying first,
certain
and then
men
I'll
need
tell
that.
you the rest, in my
All right, go
opinion.
ahead.
So, a lot of black men aren't given the ability to articulate their emotions or feelings. You have to be strong. You can't be this. You can't be that. You got to pray every single way. You got to be resilient, and you have to do all these things right for the household. But a lot of times, a lot of people don't ask how do men feel in general, or how black men feel. And when they do open up, it's used against them. It haunts their career. It haunts their whatever. I think that black men should be able to articulate how they feel and be accepted and absorbed in all aspects, and be able to then express just their emotions in general. So then we're not pushing stereotypes on, he's weak or he's this or he's that because he's,
Exactly.
trying to tell how he feels. And I think that if we keep pushing a message of, oh, you're strong all the time, the same thing is going to happen. Well, it's already happening to Black women. Black women can call the police, or Black women can call for help, and they can scream, kick, scratch, whatever, and they will be looked at and stared at, and the bystander effect happens. A white woman can change the cadence or the tone of her voice in a park to tell a man who's bird watching that she feels attacked, and they will be there in 10 seconds in order to eliminate that Black man because of how much we value different races, and how we don't value our own, how the
And that,
world doesn't value Black people. And that's the same thing with Black men. Black men are always having to be so forceful in nature that nobody wants to hear what they have to say. You know why? Because no one gives them the ability to do so. So no, I don't want to always be looked at as this powerful entity, because when you do want to be vulnerable, no one's going to believe you.
no, but the thing is, right, Moon,
That's just
is
my
that
opinion. You
the
don't have to
worst
say
thing
no.
that
It's just my
happened,
opinion.
the worst thing that happened in Black history was integration. And that's why I disagree with a lot of things that you were saying, because you looking for some validation with outside of your culture. And the worst thing that happened to
No,
us
I'm not looking for, but I don't know if you're
in
using the
history
words
was
correctly,
integration,
but
because
that's
we
not
need
what
to
I'm
be
looking for. But
separated
I
to
think
get
you should
ourselves
educate
together
yourself more
and
to
work. Hold on,
understand
I'll
the
let you
deeper
talk, Moon. I'll
meaning.
let you talk. We need to be separated from this system to to work on ourselves and love ourselves. The worst thing that happened to us was integration.
Can I ask a quick question, you guys? Hi. Bacardi, when Moon was speaking, and this is no dig, I don't act like that. But I used to do that too. Did you listen to what he said, or did you listen to respond?
But did you hear the last thing I said? The worst thing that happened to us was integration.
No,
And you know that.
oh no.
I don't know what the hell happened.
I wasn't like, I'm not being mean,
Well,
but
I mean,
I
I think,
he,
look at God.
right.
But
We don't listen to
Mo,
we don't
I'm
listen
just
to
playing.
absorb. We listen to respond because we don't listen to absorb what the person is saying. So I felt like he was ready to just rebuttal without really absorbing what
Well, I
Moon
mean
said.
that's okay. I mean, this is just one conversation of many, and this is one person
yeah.
of billions in the world. It's totally fine. Sometimes you got to let people believe that what and
This damn software been glitching. Y'all saw that?
Yeah, it had. Yeah, I did appreciate listening to you though, Moon, though, because I fully listened to what you were saying, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to Bacardi, but I'm starting to learn from Phil to just let people just get it, like say what they got to say, and then like Shy is talking about. So yeah, I
Because
definitely understand that.
because you'll never gauge the totality of what somebody's trying to say. Like you said, listening to listen or listen to
Respond.
rebut
Yeah.
or respond.
Yeah, because you already
like
have
I
what
understand where he's coming from, but I think
It's a
that
different
it's
argument.
it's it's almost like the type of mindset that our parents or older people have. It's like they understand,
No,
but
Jackson.
they're not seeing it to its entirety of the layers of how things can go. And I just feel I just have a different mindset when it comes to being progressive on how you display yourself and the help that you're willing to have, because like I'll say Black Lives Matter, for instance, even though I do believe that Black Lives Matter is a great message, but the people who handled those finances really fumbled that organization. But I'll say it's more powerful for a person of non-color to check another person of non-color to say, hey, you don't need to be saying this. You don't need to be doing this. I see what you're doing, because that person is implemented in a system that they have more power at that particular time to make a change. Just like, let's say my neighbor Karen, who's a good Karen, right? Hypothetically, if she if she's able to check my, I don't know, mailman, or she's able to check my appraiser for my home, she may be able to say, hey, I know what you're doing and I don't like that. And I'll do something about it if you continue to use your negative race driven behavior to oppress Moon. It's more powerful that she says that as well, because it breaks that glass ceiling of, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. This is just the price that I gave you for the, no, I know what you're doing. And it looks more powerful to have that woman also stand with me or with whomever is a person of color and say, hey, I stand with you. I'm here for you. And I know that what's happening is wrong.
That's a fact.
And I
That's
too agree with a little bit, because I feel like they both benefited out of this situation. You get what I'm saying? But should they have been together? I don't think so. And I feel, and like he was saying, like Moon was saying, it did seem like he didn't like her. It did. It did. It looked like a what do you call it? Those stunts that the celebrities do.
Like a business
all the time.
It definitely looked like an odd couple.
Like a
not
business
because
relationship.
not because of the two different races, not because of the two different races, but who they were individually. It just didn't seem, and opposites can attract, but it just didn't seem like a real compatible situation.
I think people want that Kim and Kanye effect. I think that
or the J Beyonce, yeah.
Yes. Because Kanye was able to really elevate Kim. Not saying Kim wasn't nobody. By no means was she not nobody. But he got her to, become an icon status just by being married to him. Because, now she has, in my opinion, the most influence that a celebrity could ever have. As of right now, I do believe that she has the most influence. Just based on Kanye alone, and a lot of couples, these tabloid couples, are benefiting because it not only does it change the demographic of people who maybe listen to your music or watch your content or movies or whatever that you do, but it makes you more desirable because it makes someone say, oh, they liked you, so maybe I should like you. And they both, like you guys are saying, are benefiting from that. Maybe she'll have some more chocolate. Maybe he'll have some, more spring rolls. Who knows? But
and think about it. ASAP Rocky, and Rihanna. ASAP Rocky has definitely benefited from being with Rihanna. ASAP Rocky has been viewed and seen in certain scenes, even the fashion scene. However, his stock definitely went up since being with Rihanna. And it happens. It happens. It's just a matter of if the love is actually genuine or not, or if it's a publicity stunt that a lot of people are maybe looking into and calling this situation with Jenny Mile and Jeezy or whatever.
Do y'all feel the same way about Jonathan Majors and oh god. Oh my god. Her name just slipped my mind. With Jonathan Majors. Megan. Yeah,
Megan Good?
Megan Good.
Yeah. Because they're getting on him for over the weekend. I think also he broke up a high school fight. And they're saying that it was staged or whatever, but they're trying to say that he got with Megan Good so fast. It was because she's kind of a good girl image. So they're trying to say that was to clean up this mess that he had with the ex-girlfriend.
We don't know how long they've been talking though.
Right.
Because her and
I don't even know who that is.
Megan Good.
You know who Jonathan Majors is?
No. I know who Megan Good is.
Jonathan Majors?
That played in Creed 3. He played in I think one of the Marvel movies.
He was a top actor until that happened.
I wouldn't say top actor, but he was.
Yeah.
Well, he's on his way.
I mean, is he A-list, B-list, C-list? If he ain't C, I don't see him.
He was moving from B to A to B.
Right. He was moving from B to A. My
bad. But her and then the pastor dude, they broke up or divorced or whatever they were going through, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that shocked the hell out of me.
We don't know if she had already been seeing Jonathan Majors. We don't know what's going on because sometimes it happens before we know as a public, a lot longer, whatever the case may be. But again, that seems like an odd couple too. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe she sees something in the fella.
I mean, I think Megan Good is, still wants to be bad. And I think from her last marriage to what's his name, the church guy, um, I don't think there's certain people that are just always going to be really good at a particular lifestyle, even though you can make a lifestyle change. I just think that, certain images, they'll just never leave
Wash
you.
off.
Yeah. They just won't.
So, like, do you think, because we're on that topic of when you get like Jeezy and Jeannie, they elevated each other, I guess, so to speak. So when it comes to black men, there are seemingly an influx, except for Cardi and Offset, I guess. They get with like the others when they get on.
The others.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it.
When the black
Yes,
men,
I think I
others.
think once you get money, you
Right.
you
Give
want to
different-
do it all.
different-
You want it all.
Like Kanye did with Kim. That was good.
Kanye was.
He's
He was
different.
always kind of with that type of woman.
He's different anyway.
He was always
Yeah,
with that type of woman.
Yeah, see, he was engaged to a woman of color, and then he was dating only women of color. Even at his height, like when he was with Amber Rose, he was only with, sisters. And
he was trying to find
then
Beyonce. That's what he was trying to do.
yeah, but to me, Kim and Kanye make the most sense because of just their star power and just how it's just so easy to talk about them. I can't imagine another Kim Ye type. I can't see them with other people because they complement each other so well because they know how to garner attention.
That's interesting.
Can I be honest? Did anybody notice, and maybe it's just me like looking, did anybody notice that once she couldn't have kids anymore, they kind of started having issues when she had to start getting those surrogates? You remember at one point in time she couldn't have kids no more, and that's exactly
true.
when that relationship snapped.
I do know. Yeah, you might be right about that. Because I thought they were
really looking at this stuff. Like, and
now,
I was just like,
could she really not have any kids, or did she?
It was a high risk pregnancy because she was having preeclampsia, which the doctor said you can carry as many kids as you want. They may not make it, and then if you continue, you may not make it.
Yeah,
I get that.
So, and they were getting what was that? Was it either the last kid or the two last kids were surrogate? Was by a surrogate. Somebody held the baby, but I just noticed that they kind of started like snapping during that time. And I don't know if like Beyonce and Jay-Z were having kids then or what, but I do remember like that's kind of when it was like, it was just strange about that type of, relationship.
You know what else is also pretty strange, but I find very fascinating. Evo, have you ever seen the show Knight Rider before? Back in the days in the 80s?
Oh my God, I love that. But you have what Hasselhoff?
Yes. Wasn't that an amazing? I used to love Kids.
I have never seen it.
You've never seen it?
What the hell that got to do with anything?
Exactly. What does that have to do?
Because I wanted to know if I wanted to know if she binged the series on Saturday since we don't know where she was on Saturday. So maybe she binged.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
I'm not
y'all different.
I'm not gonna lie. I have seen that show because my car looks just like, a lot like that car. That's
so your car looks a lot like
my Lexus looks a lot like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I saw
and also,
TV
Moon, when are we gonna tell the people?
TV show. I have seen the TV show. I don't want to lie to you guys. I have seen the TV show. That's it.
And we're just all waiting to let us know his real age because we do not believe you. We, the delegation of Instagram and YouTube, do not believe all this wisdom is in you, Moon. So just tell us your real age one day and we won't tell anybody else. Okay?
I'm 43.
I love my Moon. He comes in insightful. I love him.
Stop playing with me, Teggy.
I'm 43. I've been 43 for a couple times. I done been here before.
Definitely been here.
They say when Brooklyn folks come to the DC area, though, they have a wonderful time. I'm just
You know what they do
I had a
say?
great time in
I
DC.
was waiting on y'all. Right. Vito Demon, because we were having a good conversation. I was waiting for one of y'all to bring up the fact that
you went to DC over the
black
weekend.
women had an issue with Jeannie Mai. And now that they're getting divorced, that all the issues are being put out on Front Street.
Brother
Every
on my
issue.
arm, no brother on
Wait,
your
I didn't know
arm.
that. Really?
What? And I got a phone full of stuff people were saying.
Yeah,
About
that
how
was
she was
crazy.
making the racist comments on the show,
No,
and
that's
how
crazy.
she was telling women that now that she got a black man, that she's supposed to be everybody's supposed to be submissive. She was saying a lot. She even got it at Adrian on one show. I've been looking at this stuff where she was telling Adrian, because Adrian had a man with money, she wouldn't be able to understand how it is to be humble, like in finances and stuff like that, or to be broke with a man. She said a lot of stuff.
So who was she broke with? The husband or Jeezy? Who was she
Well,
saying?
it's known that Adrian Bailon will not date a broke man. Like she was looking for the come up before she got married.
Her husband is a well-to-do gospel artist, Israel Hart.
Yes, she made a comment like she wants to be able to be with her partner when they're broke. And everybody was like, well, you know that you're not going to be with no broke man. So Jeannie said something to the fact. And they crucify her for that. They crucify her for going at Tamara. What's the other girl? I forgot the girl name. The one that speaks so well. That was on the Real. She had a lot of issues with black women. So it looks like they are up in arms now. They're bringing back all her dirt and saying that she cheated on him, and that she cheated with the ex-husband. That's what they're saying. So they're really going in on her, and
with that
this
country
is gonna last
motherfucker.
like 3-4 days.
Ain't no telling.
She did
Lost
say
my
that
mind.
she has a temper. She has a temper, and she had to work on that being with Jeezy. Jeezy said it was a trigger for him. Her temper was a trigger for him. So I did see that part where she has a bad temper, and it was a trigger for him. So
But
it
for
could
3
have been
years,
that.
you have a kid. For 3 years, y'all was together and have a kid. That's a lot of temper.
Well.
I know how that go.
Well, sometimes I'll say this, right, and I'm a gingerly step around this one, but the three that live with me, right, me and their mother dated for damn near 2 years before we got married, and I saw that she was a little emotionally needy, a little bit, right, but a lot of things didn't come to reality till after we got married. Keep it a buck, and it was like one day after the I do's when you went to go hang the tuxedo up, open the closet, pop. It got different. It started getting different. I ain't gonna say it got there. It started, and it's like, hold up, like where has been this whole 2 years? So you never know when some of these things manifested themselves in their relationship. Maybe something he did triggered something from her past, or whatever the case may be, and brung about that anger or whatever's going on in her world, because we don't know, we're on the outside. But something that sometimes in a relationship, a person's traits, all of them, don't manifest themselves from the beginning. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes something traumatic happens, not necessarily from the partner. It could be something in the world, at work or something, and it just brings something back, and that person starts to act erratic or different, or whatever the case may be, or whatever. So just my one.
I mean, I'll still keep up with the story to see, what happens, but it looks like ain't no bringing that back. It's a shame because they brought a child in the world.
Dad said, I've been trying to leave for 25 years. I'm still here.
That's what I respect, though. I respect the not leaving part. I respect it. But, it can't always happen like that. You know what I'm saying? I actually put a video on my page a couple of days ago, and it was a man saying, like, how, regardless of what happens, I'm never leaving you. I'm going to show up at your job. You're this. And he really went in, and, it gave different views. Like, the men were like, oh, that's a red flag. He could be a stalker. And the women were like, on one hand, they was like, I like it. On another hand, they were like, no, that's scary. You know, and when I looked at it, all I could see was this man not leaving. Like, he ain't just like, I can't deal with it, I'm out. You got what I'm saying? I respect when you stay, when you try to work it out. So I was just like, it's amazing how, you know, stuff can be seen by different people. I'm actually having a live on it today about that, and we're gonna talk about it. People been asking me to talk about it for a minute. Like, what did I see in it, and what's the difference? So yeah, I don't know, but I do respect when you stay. So Daz, keep it up. You know what I'm saying? You got 25. You got 25 more to go.
Now, Notorious just said something that I think is really dope. I like how Tiana handled her situation with her post. When you're in a celebrity and limelight and stuff like that, there's a lot of temptations and a lot of things that go on or could go on. And the fact that Tiana's taking the high road and thinking not necessarily of herself or her emotions, but thinking about her children's emotions and what's presented, and how to try to some secrecy and some dignity in even their separation, because she said they're separated. However long they've been separated, you know, we will never know, or whatever the case may be. Will they get it back together? We only time will tell. But she's choosing to keep it above board, and whether you do stay with somebody or you decide that it's no longer the right thing for you and your partner, or whatever the case, or spouse, handling it above board and in the best way possible is the best way to go. A lot of times it doesn't happen, I know, but
Yes, I never handle it well.
what?
Never. I always feel bad later on. You know what I'm saying? I never handle breakups well. You know, but yeah, but I understand.
Shout out to her for that though.
I respect it too. I definitely respect it too.
Hate that.
You know. Yes, guys. I think it was a good show.
It's 10 o'clock.
It was, but we're not done yet. You forgot one thing, Miss Evo.
DC.
It's nothing else to report. It's nothing. I live in Brooklyn.
Report.
I live in Brooklyn. I can't tell you about anything outside of Brooklyn. I live in Brooklyn.
It's a huge story to report because, you know,
I'm sorry to all the people I hurt, though. I will say that. I
was concerned about you this weekend
because I'm a grown woman, you know.
I was very concerned about you.
You didn't care, if you can, you try.
Evolution, I don't want to hear nothing else from you about me ever
Where's
again.
Tracy T at? She can get it out of her.
When it's my turn. Where is
Tracy? I saw her say one thing and I ain't seen nothing else. She might be at work.
So I was concerned, Evo, because, you know, sometimes you do lives on Saturday and Sunday, and I ain't see you, girl. So I just wanted to make sure you were right.
I kind of stopped the lives, and I probably should. I think I'm gonna go back to it because I had a lot of people asking me, "You going live? You going live?" I'm like, "No,
you live last weekend.
I gotta get
back. Yeah.
This Saturday,
Evolution.
there will be a live.
Listen. We could go on and on. We could go on and on. It's 10:02 to that. 2 minutes after the hour. Sha Love, you got any last words, darling?
Yes, Moon for president. I'm out.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Second that recommendation.
Damn it. You have any last words for the peoples and the weebles? You done ran Bacardi up out of here on the way.
I think that I'll leave people off with always put yourself in a situation that you would enjoy weathering whatever storm was to come your way. Don't be too quick to leave a situation when things are tough, because that probably means you never wanted to be with them anyway. But if it's meant to last, it won't leave you. It'll stick with you.
Ooh, Lord, don't I know it?
Bye, y'all.
Look, he ran on that. Lord knows I know.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Sha. I have fun with them. Phil, you really in a rush, right? It's because I'm looking at the comments.
What they say? No, I
Oh,
ain't about that. It's 10:03
oh, okay.
after, and you keep trying to escape from the real conversation. So we might as well. Look,
Oh, yeah. I wanted to tell you guys tomorrow, Tuesday. We're doing the third episode of my new YouTube podcast. And I will be sending out those tests today. So if you want to take the test, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to send them out to all those that were in the last episode. If you want to take the test, remember, guys, even if you had to come back to it, I'm going to send it with instructions. I need y'all to take the long version of the test. And I need y'all to pick anonymous. Do not give your information. Just take the long version of the test. That's all you need to do. And show up at 8 o'clock tomorrow on UXP Evolution Era.
8 p.m. 8 p.m. Right?
8 p.m. Yes, Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
8
Yeah.
p.m. If you are not following me, because all the information again will be on my Instagram. The link is in my link tree on my Instagram. Evolution Brooklyn is the name. One word on on Instagram. So I hope to see y'all all there. We definitely gonna talk. It's another good panel, and we just gonna have a good time. This panel is or these people now are definitely going to get into some things when they talk about some things. So we looking forward to that, and I hope I see all of y'all, and I can't wait to give y'all these results of these tests. It's going to be interesting. Yes.
Listen, HR, I'm requesting a meeting with Evolution Brooklyn ASAP like Rocky. Because I think there's a gender bias going on here. Because when I'm the center of the topic, she be going in winning and trying to coax me into talking. Now all of a sudden she like, it's like, no, I'm just having fun with it. Now she know how I feel, but it's all good. But no, ladies and gentlemen, it's been one more day, one more wonderful show, one more moment to spend time with you all. Later on this week, you'll see some content coming from me for the Kenny Burns show with the Underground Vibe segment or whatever the case may be. Be on the lookout for that. Hopefully you'll like it. Got some other things brewing and coming up around the pike. Until then, listen, smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody. And I ain't got no damn bubble guts, damn tinky. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. And guess what? We not anti-you, Evo. So no, I'm not anti, I'm pro me with the emphasis on building we. So let that marinate your melon. And till the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, we'll holler. Hold up. Thank you for everybody. Bacardi, Shaw Love, and Moon for coming up and chopping it up with us too. But until then, we'll holler. You feel me? Now get the hell on out of my life. Out of here.